everybody, it's not Fun Friday. This is just sample dowsing. I wanted to do a little blurb today on just an introduction to dowsing, specifically pendulums. And if you're interested in dowsing, I have a Dowsing 101 course. It's a PDF downloadable file that you can purchase on my Etsy site. The link will be below. Let's just talk about pendulums for a minute. Most of us are familiar with the Gemstone Pendulums. This is a natural made pendulum. It's made from an amethyst point, and this was hand wrapped for me by one of my fans. I really love it. Thank you, Misty. She made me another one. This is a natural crystal, and I use this for a lot of really important life questions. The chain is just a tiny bit long, but and that will diminish the reaction time from your subconscious to the crystal. But what you can do is just wrap that around a couple times, and you're going to want to put it in between the fingers, straighten the chain, and then ask your question. So it really doesn't matter the length of the chain. You can correct that very easily by using that technique. Now here's some other gemstone pendulums. This is a faceted quartz crystal, and I'm just going to let you get a really good look at that. The advantage to having it faceted is the weight is more even on the end of your chain. So this one is a good all-purpose pendulum to use for a lot of different questions that you might need to ask. Some of the things that you can do with pendulums and dowsing is you can find lost items, you can find water, find minerals, you can answer specific questions with this, and you can also douse for haunted things. So that's another benefit. This specifically is a black obsidian gemstone. Let me get it close enough to where you can see it really well. And this is one of the objects that I use on investigations when we're doing divination for negative spirits or negative entities. So the black obsidian is specifically used to absorb negativity, and it does a really good job for detection of that type of spirit. That's one of the main reasons why I like using gemstone pendulums rather than inanimate objects. You can use inanimate objects to douse with. Like in the old days, they used to use just like maybe a wedding ring or a ring weighted on the end of a string. A plumb bob. People used to use a plumb bob. It's just a wooden bob on the end of a string. So anything weighted that's on the end of either a string or a chain is perfectly fine to use dowsing with. Now, the first thing that you want to do, because you're establishing communication with your own subconscious, and that requires a level of opening of your psychic abilities, you want to make sure that you're grounded and that you're protected during this exercise. So you're always going to say a prayer of protection before you start, and you're also, when you get a new pendulum or a new set of dowsing rods or whatever, you're going to want to consecrate those for only higher good connection and communication and for protection against anything negative. So the prayer needs to be of your own making, and you just are going to express yourself, please protect me during this exercise and only let good and positive communication take place. So after that is done, then you're going to establish a yes or a no with your pendulum. And what that is your subconscious patterning its responses through the pendulum. And so you're always going to straighten your chain before you start. And then you're going to ask, I'm going to ask that my subconscious show me a response for yes. And clockwise, rotation is the response for yes. So then we're going to steady the chain again. And I'm going to ask that my subconscious show me a response for no. And back and forth swing is the response from my pendulum for no. So this is just a sample of dowsing. If you want to know more and you want to know exactly how it works through the subconscious mind, check out the link, take the Etsy course, and go dowsing this spring. It's a lot of fun. Kisses from Kentucky, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.